What's up, today? So let's do a complete multi-time frame analysis on gold. Let's see what kind of trading opportunity currently we have in this instrument. Now, from the lower time frame, we see that gold is showing a significant trading opportunity. Now, before we discuss how we can trade, let's look at the bigger picture to see the general direction in the market, and then we'll jump onto this lower time frame to see how we can trade gold. Looking at first of all monthly time frame to see overall picture in the market. Now, from the monthly perspective, we see that gold was back to back 3 months in a long, strong, bullish momentum. Now, with this monthly impulse, we have seen back to back 3 months. Gold has created this monthly impulse, has broken all this monthly level of resistance. And this month, we have seen that after creating an overextended market to the upside, gold has started to drop. Now, as you can see, after this impulse, now we can expect gold to come for a deeper retracement. To measure the retracement, if we take our Fibonacci from this starting of this move to the end of the move, we see that there are a couple of Fibonacci levels that we can look for gold to test. The first one is 38.2% Fibonacci level, which is the minimum Fibonacci level, and also which is aligning with this weekly level of support. There is a gap opening and weakless candle, and we can expect primarily gold to test this level or even break this to the downside and then to create another bullish move. So with that in mind, from the monthly perspective, we see gold probably dropping further. If we look at weekly time frame, we see that there was a very strong bearish engulf around the weekly, followed by a doji. Now, this is the weekly doji. We have seen that on the closing of this doji, the bulls couldn't create any higher high. Instead, we saw that slowly the bears pushing that price down. Now, as you can see, this is the zone that we are waiting on the monthly perspective, the Fibonacci level at 1824, which is also aligning with this previous resistance zone, turning support with this weakless candle on the weekly perspective. And also there is a weekly 20 EMA, which is a very important area of value, and from that zone we might see primarily a bounce on gold. So from the higher time frame perspective, now we can expect gold to fill that gap to the downside. Now, looking at daily perspective to see how the price action is forming. Now, from the daily perspective, we see a typical downtrending market structure. We see that on the daily there is an impulse followed by this correction, which is also a retest of this previous support turning resistance. If you draw this trend line here, we see that gold created this level of support here, which is turning resistance here, penetrated that resistance on the daily, grab the liquidity, and from that zone we have seen that gold has a strong rejection with this long bearish engulfer. Now, at the same time, if we closely look at the daily price action on gold, there is a channel on the daily time frame. You see, this is the channel, the price was dropping, and this is a bearish price action every day. We see, if you closely look at the red candles are very strong in comparison with the greens, where there is a long wick at the top, signaling that whenever the buyers trying to push the price high, the sellers selling this market. Followed by previous day, this daily candle has grabbed liquidity from this resistance level and then closed as a long doji. As a result, today we see that as soon as market open, gold pairs pushing that price down. Now we see that already the price has as impulse towards downside, and there is no significant level unless this is the level where we are expecting gold to come and test this level. What I think that highly likely, if the gold drop to this level, from here we could see a buying opportunity, but at the same time we see now a selling opportunity, as there is still a big gap to fill on the lower time frame perspective. So looking at 4 hour time frame to see how the price action is forming. Now, as you can see, during the news announcement yesterday, there was a long doji has formed on gold. With that doji formation, from this crossover of 20 EMA, the price penetrated the zone, and we saw that there was a local channel has been created, and from that channel we saw that gold basically started to drop. Now, if we closely look at, we see that the price is creating this bearish movement, and what we can expect now, the price to break this channel to the downside and drop to this monthly level of support and the 38.2% Fibonacci before creating any impulse to the upside. So then how we can find trading opportunity? Let's jump on to further lower time frame on the 1 hour chart to see how the price action is forming. As you can see on the 1 hour chart, we see that gold basically has created a reversal pattern here and then has broken down. This is the 1 hour chart where we see an impulse. Now what we can expect at some point to go ahead and test this neckline of this double top formation was a, this is the support zone here, support turning resistance here with this 1 hour chart. And if we take our Fibonacci for this level on the 1 hour, we see that this is the zone where 61.8% Fibonacci level, which is the golden ratio. So what we are expecting now on gold to go ahead and test this support as a resistance and to give us a potential selling opportunity to this level that we are expecting gold to drop. So as soon as we will find suitable entry opportunity along this zone on gold, we will consider going short with a high probability trade setup with our students. If you find value in this analysis, then smash the like button and also let us know in the comment section which way you are trading gold. Thank you. I will see you soon in my next analysis.